Do you ever find yourself feeling shattered by rejection? It's a raw, universal experience we've all tasted at some point in our lives. Whether it's a romantic rejection, a job application turned down, or even just not being invited to that social gathering, the sting of rejection cuts deep. But what if I told you there's a way to navigate through this emotional turbulence with grace and resilience? Welcome, seekers of inner strength, to another profound exploration of Stoic life lessons. Today, we delve into a topic that resonates with each of us on a profound level: how to deal with rejections. Drawing inspiration from the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, we'll uncover actionable strategies to not only endure rejection, but to emerge stronger from it. In this turbulent sea of emotions, Marcus Aurelius stands as a beacon of Stoic resilience, offering us a compass to navigate through the storm. So let's embark on this journey together, arming ourselves with the tools of ancient philosophy to face rejection head-on and emerge victorious on the other side. To join our Stoic Mastery channel and unlock the timeless Stoic wisdom, hit subscribe now to embark on a journey of resilience and inner peace. Get ready for the game changers. The last two lessons are not just insightful, they're life-altering. Keep watching until the end. The first and also foundational lesson to make a shift to your weak soul. Don't react emotionally. Rejection has a knack for stirring up a tempest of emotions within us. It's natural to feel a surge of frustration, disappointment, or even anger when faced with rejection. After all, it can feel like a personal attack on our worth and capabilities. However, as students of Stoic philosophy, we understand that our emotions are within our control. Marcus Aurelius, in his seminal work, Meditations, reminds us of this fundamental truth. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. So, how do we apply this wisdom when confronted with rejection? The key lies in cultivating emotional resilience. Instead of allowing ourselves to be swept away by the tide of emotions, we must take a step back and observe them with detachment. This doesn't mean suppressing or denying our feelings. Rather, it entails acknowledging them without letting them dictate our actions. One powerful technique is the practice of mindfulness. By bringing our awareness to the present moment, we can observe our thoughts and emotions without becoming entangled in them. Take a few deep breaths, ground yourself in the here and now, and remind yourself that this too shall pass. Remember, dear friends, emotions are like passing clouds in the sky. They may darken the horizon momentarily, but they inevitably give way to the clear blue expanse beyond. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches us the importance of reframing our perspective. Instead of viewing rejection as a personal failure, see it as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. Marcus Aurelius himself faced numerous challenges and setbacks throughout his life, yet he viewed them not as obstacles, but as opportunities to strengthen his character and resilience. As he famously wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." By adopting a Stoic mindset, we can transform rejection from a source of suffering into a catalyst for personal development. Rather than allowing ourselves to be defined by external validation, we can cultivate an inner sense of worth and self-assurance that transcends the fickleness of external circumstances. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. The next crucial step: remove them from your mind. Even after the initial sting of rejection has faded, its echoes can linger in our minds, haunting us with self-doubt and insecurity. It's all too easy to replay the scenario in our heads, analyzing every word, every action, searching for clues as to what went wrong. However, dwelling on past rejections serves only to perpetuate our suffering and hinder our progress. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. If we allow ourselves to be consumed by negative thoughts and emotions, they will inevitably shape our perception of reality. Therefore, it is essential to practice the art of detachment, to free ourselves from the shackles of rumination and redirect our focus towards more constructive endeavors. One powerful technique is cognitive reframing. Instead of viewing rejection as a reflection of our worth or abilities, we can choose to see it as a valuable learning experience. Ask yourself, What lessons can I glean from this experience? How can I use this setback as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement? By reframing rejection as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block, we empower ourselves to move forward with renewed purpose and resilience. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches us the importance of focusing on what lies within our control. While we cannot change the outcome of a rejection, we can choose how we respond to it. Rather than allowing ourselves to be defined by external validation, we can cultivate an inner sense of worth and self-assurance that transcends the opinions of others. As Marcus Aurelius writes, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." One of the most powerful responses you can make is to demonstrate your value. In the aftermath of rejection, it's easy to succumb to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. However, Stoic philosophy encourages us to view rejection not as a verdict on our worth, but as an opportunity to demonstrate our value and resilience. Marcus Aurelius himself faced numerous challenges and setbacks throughout his life, yet he never allowed himself to be defined by them. Instead, he viewed each obstacle as an opportunity to strengthen his character and fortify his resolve. One powerful strategy for overcoming rejection is to focus on adding value. Rather than dwelling on past failures, channel your energy into showcasing your skills, talents, and unique strengths. Whether it's refining your craft, seeking new opportunities, or networking with like-minded individuals, let your actions speak louder than words. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches us the importance of maintaining perspective. In the grand scheme of things, a single rejection is but a minor setback on the journey toward success. As Marcus Aurelius writes, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." By maintaining a broader perspective and focusing on the bigger picture, we can navigate through rejection with grace and resilience. Rejection is not a reflection of our worth as individuals, but merely a detour on the road to success. By embracing Stoic philosophy and adopting a mindset of resilience and determination, we can overcome rejection and emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before. As Marcus Aurelius writes, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." So let us choose thoughts of strength, courage, and resilience, and let us forge ahead on our journey towards greatness. Through the fourth, and also the most challenging step, cut off contact. When encountering rejection, our instinctual response may be to cling to the source of our pain, hoping for reconciliation or closure. However, Stoic philosophy teaches us the importance of accepting reality as it is and focusing on what lies within our control. In some cases, this may entail cutting off contact with the individual or situation that caused us harm. Marcus Aurelius famously wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By recognizing that we cannot control the actions or attitudes of others, we empower ourselves to take decisive action to protect our own well-being. Cutting off contact does not necessarily mean burning bridges or harboring resentment. Rather, it means setting healthy boundaries and prioritizing our own emotional health and self-respect. If someone consistently brings negativity or toxicity into our lives, it may be necessary to distance ourselves from them in order to preserve our own peace of mind. Furthermore, cutting off contact can provide us with the space and clarity we need to heal and move forward. By removing ourselves from the source of our pain, we create room for growth and renewal. As Marcus Aurelius writes, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By choosing to surround ourselves with positive influences and nurturing environments, we can cultivate a mindset of resilience and inner peace. In the end, cutting off contact is not an act of weakness, but of strength. It is a declaration of self-worth and self-respect, and a commitment to prioritizing our own well-being above all else. Number 5. Listen to this part carefully because you might misunderstand. Prove them wrong. Rejection is often accompanied by a cocktail of emotions: disappointment, frustration, perhaps even a twinge of resentment towards those who doubted us. Yet, within the crucible of rejection lies the opportunity for transformation. fueled by a potent blend of determination and resilience. Stoic philosophy, embodied by the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, teaches us to harness this adversity as a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. Consider for a moment the words of Marcus Aurelius. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. These words echo through the corridors of history, resonating with timeless truth. In essence, they remind us that obstacles are not roadblocks to be circumvented, but pathways to be traversed. When faced with rejection, our instinctual response may be to retreat, licking our wounds in solitude. However, Stoicism exhorts us to embrace adversity as an opportunity to demonstrate our strength and resilience. Rather than succumbing to defeat, we can use rejection as fuel to propel us toward success. So how do we go about proving them wrong? It begins with a shift in mindset, from victim to victor, from despair to determination. Rather than allowing ourselves to be defined by the opinions or actions of others, we must cultivate an unwavering belief in our own worth and capabilities. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." Next, we channel our energy into productive endeavors, redoubling our efforts and refining our skills. Use rejection as an opportunity to hone your craft, to push the boundaries of your potential. Let every setback serve as a stepping stone towards greatness, a testament to your resilience and perseverance. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches us the importance of maintaining perspective. In the grand tapestry of life, a single rejection is but a minor thread, insignificant in the larger scheme of things. By keeping our eyes fixed on the bigger picture and focusing on our long-term goals, we can navigate through rejection with grace and determination. All in all, the best revenge is not vengeance, but success. Use rejection as a springboard, propelling yourself towards new heights of achievement. Show them that their doubts and skepticism were but a temporary blip on the radar of your destiny. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." So let your thoughts be ones of strength, resilience, and unwavering determination. Number 6. This is the way that really trains your mind to be resilient. Go out and have fun. On being rejected time after time, it's all too easy to fall into the abyss of self-pity and despair. Yet, within the depths of our darkest moments lies the potential for renewal and rejuvenation. Stoic philosophy, epitomized by the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, reminds us of the importance of maintaining balance and perspective, even in the face of adversity. Consider for a moment the words of Marcus Aurelius. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. These words serve as a beacon of hope amidst the stormy seas of rejection, reminding us that happiness is not dependent on external circumstances, but on our internal state of mind. When faced with rejection, rather than allowing ourselves to be consumed by negativity, we must make a conscious effort to seek out joy and fulfillment in our lives. This may involve spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies and interests, or simply immersing ourselves in the beauty of nature. Furthermore, engaging in pleasurable activities can serve as a powerful antidote to the negative emotions associated with rejection. By focusing on the present moment and embracing the simple pleasures of life, we can temporarily escape from our worries and anxieties, allowing ourselves to recharge and rejuvenate. In essence, going out and having fun is not an act of escapism, but of self-care and self-preservation. It is a declaration of our resilience and strength, a testament to our ability to find joy and fulfillment amidst the trials and tribulations of existence. So go out, dear friends, and seize the day. Embrace life with open arms, and remember that happiness is always within reach, no matter the circumstances. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." So let your thoughts be ones of joy, gratitude, and boundless optimism. And now, the next step will level up your whole life, not just your inner world. Build your social status. After you get a slap of the rejections, it's natural to feel a pang of wounded pride. a sense of diminished social status. However, Stoic philosophy offers us a powerful antidote to this sense of loss, the realization that our worth is not defined by the opinions or actions of others, but by our own internal sense of virtue and integrity. Consider for a moment the words of Marcus Aurelius. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. These words encapsulate the essence of Stoic philosophy, reminding us that true greatness lies not in external accolades or recognition, but in the steadfast adherence to our principles and values. So how do we go about building our social status in the aftermath of rejection? It begins with a shift in mindset, from seeking validation from others to cultivating a deep sense of self-worth and self-respect. Rather than allowing ourselves to be defined by external measures of success, we must focus on nurturing our own inner virtues and strengths. One powerful way to build our social status is through acts of kindness and generosity towards others. By demonstrating empathy, compassion, and humility, we not only elevate ourselves in the eyes of others, but also contribute to the betterment of society as a whole. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best way to avenge yourself is to not be like the one who did the injustice." Furthermore, cultivating strong interpersonal relationships can also enhance our social status. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift and inspire you, who share your values and aspirations. Engage in meaningful conversations, listen actively, and show genuine interest in the lives of others. By fostering genuine connections with those around us, we not only enhance our own sense of belonging and significance, but also enrich the lives of those we encounter. Ultimately, dear friends, building our social status is not about seeking external validation or approval, but about cultivating a deep sense of self-assurance and integrity. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." So let us focus on nurturing our own inner virtues and strengths, and trust that our social status will naturally follow suit. Number 8. Act as if they don't exist. One of the most challenging aspects of dealing with rejection is the lingering sense of discomfort and awkwardness in the presence of the individual who rejected us. Yet within this discomfort lies an opportunity for growth and liberation, the opportunity to free ourselves from the shackles of resentment and bitterness, and to reclaim our sense of self-worth and dignity. Stoic philosophy offers us a powerful strategy for navigating these challenging interpersonal dynamics, the practice of acting as if they don't exist. Now, this may seem counterintuitive at first glance, but bear with me. The essence of this practice lies in reclaiming our power and agency in the face of rejection, rather than allowing ourselves to be defined or diminished by it. Consider for a moment the words of Marcus Aurelius. "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." These words remind us that we have the power to choose our thoughts and perceptions, regardless of external circumstances. By choosing to focus on positive, empowering thoughts, we can liberate ourselves from the grip of resentment and bitterness, and reclaim our sense of inner peace and tranquility. So how do we go about acting as if they don't exist? It begins with a conscious effort to shift our focus away from the individual who rejected us and towards more constructive endeavors. Rather than dwelling on past grievances or harboring ill will towards others, we must redirect our energy towards pursuits that bring us joy and fulfillment. This may involve cultivating new interests and hobbies, spending time with supportive friends and loved ones, or engaging in activities that nourish our mind, body, and soul. By immersing ourselves in meaningful experiences and surrounding ourselves with positivity, we can gradually diminish the power that rejection holds over us and reclaim our sense of agency and self-worth. Furthermore, acting as if they don't exist can also serve as a powerful form of self-protection. Rather than subjecting ourselves to the emotional turmoil of interacting with someone who has rejected us, we can choose to prioritize our own emotional well-being and set healthy boundaries. In essence, dear friends, acting as if they don't exist is not an act of avoidance or denial. but of empowerment and self-respect. It is a declaration of our inherent worth and dignity and a commitment to prioritizing our own emotional health and well-being above all else. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. So let us embrace this power and choose thoughts and actions that uplift and empower us, regardless of external circumstances. In doing so, we can reclaim our sense of agency and self-worth and forge ahead on the path toward greater peace and fulfillment. The next step is the best way you can respond to every naysayer in your life. Give them the silent treatment. When getting kicked in the face by rejection, our natural inclination may be to seek closure or resolution through communication with the individual who rejected us. However, Stoic philosophy offers us a powerful alternative, the practice of giving them the silent treatment. Now, before you dismiss this notion as petty or vindictive, allow me to explain. The essence of giving someone the silent treatment lies in reclaiming our power and autonomy in the face of rejection. Rather than allowing ourselves to be defined or diminished by the actions or opinions of others, we choose to prioritize our own emotional well-being and self-respect. Consider for a moment the words of Marcus Aurelius. "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." These words remind us that we have the power to choose our thoughts and perceptions, regardless of external circumstances. By choosing to disengage from those who have rejected us, we reclaim our sense of agency and self-worth. So how do we go about giving them the silent treatment? It begins with setting healthy boundaries and prioritizing our own emotional health and well-being. Rather than subjecting ourselves to the emotional turmoil of continued communication with someone who has rejected us, we choose to step back and disengage. This may involve temporarily or permanently cutting off contact with the individual in question, or simply limiting our interactions with them to the bare minimum necessary. By creating space between ourselves and those who have rejected us, we create room for healing and self-reflection. Furthermore, giving someone the silent treatment can also serve as a powerful form of self-protection. It allows us to guard our hearts and minds against further pain and rejection, and to focus on nurturing our own inner strength and resilience. In essence, dear friends, giving someone the silent treatment is not an act of spite or retaliation, but of empowerment and self-preservation. It is a declaration of our inherent worth and dignity, and a commitment to prioritizing our own emotional health and well-being above all else. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." So let us embrace this power and choose thoughts and actions that uplift and empower us, regardless of external circumstances. In doing so, we can reclaim our sense of agency and self-worth and forge ahead on the path towards greater peace and fulfillment. Okay, let's open the chest to embrace the treasure of our today's video. Never beg for attention. One of the most common pitfalls in the aftermath of rejection is the temptation to seek validation or attention from the individual who rejected us. However, Stoic philosophy offers us a powerful antidote to this tendency, the practice of not begging for attention. Consider for a moment the words of Marcus Aurelius. "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." These words remind us that true greatness lies not in seeking external validation or approval, but in the steadfast adherence to our own principles and values. So how do we go about resisting the urge to beg for attention? It begins with a shift in mindset, from seeking validation from others to cultivating a deep sense of self-worth and self-respect. Rather than allowing ourselves to be defined by the opinions or actions of others, we must focus on nurturing our own inner virtues and strengths. This may involve practicing self-love and self-care, engaging in activities that bring us joy and fulfillment, and surrounding ourselves with supportive friends and loved ones who uplift and inspire us. By prioritizing our own emotional health and well-being, we diminish the power that rejection holds over us and reclaim our sense of agency and self-worth. Furthermore, refraining from begging for attention can also serve as a powerful form of self-protection. It allows us to guard our hearts and minds against further pain and rejection, and to focus on nurturing healthy, reciprocal relationships with those who value and appreciate us for who we are. In essence, dear friends, not begging for attention is not an act of weakness, but of strength and self-respect. It is a declaration of our inherent worth and dignity, and a commitment to prioritizing our own emotional health and well-being above all else. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." So let us choose thoughts and actions that uplift and empower us, regardless of external circumstances. In doing so, we can reclaim our sense of agency and self-worth and forge ahead on the path towards greater peace and fulfillment. Are you ready to dive deeper into the art of triumph and resilience? Don't miss out on our next empowering video in the Stoic Lessons series. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to join our vibrant community of seekers. Together, we're mastering the art of Stoic resilience. Share your triumphs, your challenges, your victories, and your struggles in the comments below. Your stories fuel our collective journey towards wisdom and understanding. Whether you've soared over hurdles or faced setbacks head-on, your journey is a beacon of inspiration. Let's continue to cultivate strength in adversity and transform every challenge into an opportunity for growth. Stay tuned for more transformative insights, and let's keep our Stoic journey alive and thriving.